If you have been dreaming of moving to the mountains, somewhere that's peaceful and creative, and just a short drive from Asheville, you are gonna love this show today. We are heading to Black Mountain, North Carolina to explore what makes this small town such a big draw for people like Sam and Julie, a couple from Colorado, who are trading their fast-paced lifestyle for fresh mountain air and farmers markets and a porch with a view. So stick around, you might just fall in love with it too. So we are coming to you live today to help us, really. You're going to help us find the perfect home for Julie and Sam because they are on their way to Black Mountain, and they are dead set on Black Mountain. So we're going to go in this coffee shop that everybody, all the locals, love and know, called the Drippolator, and I'm going to give you the lowdown on exactly what Sam and Julie are looking for so that we can make some informed decisions together. Let's go. I was going to film like a little thing for YouTube, but everybody's so quiet. I feel like I might not be able to. I don't want to be like...
Yeah, I was back here talking and I was like...
Everybody's working. Okay, y'all. So we were gonna go to the Drippolator, but it's really quiet. Everybody's in there working today, and I don't want to. I got to fill y'all in on what they're looking for, and I didn't want to talk too loud. So we're gonna go to the trailhead, which is probably a little more rowdy. So we're not gonna go to the trailhead. We're gonna go to the station and cross our fingers. Thank goodness there's so many cool places to go on Black Mountain to get a coffee and hang out.
How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good.
Do you live in Black Mountain?
I do.
Would you tell us what you like about it, or what it's like to live here, or what the vibe's like?
I mean, it's like the cutest little secret of the mountain.
I feel like that too. Yeah.
I grew up going to Lake Placid, and I always thought it was such a cool, like, Adirondack mountain thing, but it was so touristy, and here I just feel like it's, like, so homey.
There's a good local vibe as well as tourists,
Super
though,
local
right?
vibes. Yeah, yeah. And the tourists are so grateful to be here, and especially after the hurricane, they, like,
Yeah.
want to thrive with the community, and
Yeah.
locals are just so,
Yeah.
a lot of community.
How long have you lived here?
17.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You are not
Brooklyn.
fresh.
No, I feel almost like a native.
Yeah. I don't know how long it takes. People argue. I've been in Asheville since
Rex is a
2001.
native, so he would.
He what?
He's a native.
He's a native.
He's a native. Yeah.
Do you go to Asheville much, or you stay in Black Mountain?
I mean, I go there all the time because my daughter dances there, but no, we spend our time here.
So we need a little pick me up,
Go for it.
but we're not drinking. So,
Well,
but we will have caffeine.
We have dollar Americanos.
Okay. You want to do that? Let's do that.
And we have homemade syrups.
Look, everybody's just talking to each other, hanging out. Okay, y'all, here are the deets, because we got to know the deets if we're doing this mission together. So Sam and Julie, they are moving from Boulder, Colorado, which is kind of similar vibe to this area. We have mountains, you got the chill vibes. They are both retired, and they retired recently, and they're like, okay, we're tired of Colorado, we want to come to Western North Carolina. They have a healthy budget because the cost of living is a lot less here than it is there. So they are looking up to $1 million, which is awesome. And we're going to show them homes that are less than that because they don't need all that. So here's what they're looking for. They're looking for 3 bedrooms. They're looking for a little bit of garden space, but not a lot to maintain. They do not want acres and acres and acres. They want to be in a community because they're moving here from another place and they don't know people, and they want to have some neighbors, and they're very community minded too. They like to do things with other people. Sam was in environmental engineering. Julie taught yoga. She's really into wellness. There's Black Mountain Yoga here. There's lots of Dharma talks and meditation retreats and things like that all over this area. It was getting a little hectic in Boulder for them. There were a lot of people moving there. So they really are looking forward to a nice, peaceful atmosphere and lifestyle. They don't want to do a lot. They want to be sitting on their back porch looking at the views, sipping some coffee, maybe playing some music, doing some yoga, just living the sweet life, right? They want to be kind of close to Lake Tomahawk, which is this beautiful walkable lake. You can walk all around it. I think you can go fishing and maybe you take some canoes out there, something like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of people who moved to Black Mountain that want to be near that lake, and they are some of them. They do have a golden retriever named Luna. Luna doesn't need a ton of room to run because they're going to go on lots of walks and trails together, but they do want to have a little bit of a fenced yard. So that's something we're going to keep in mind when we're looking at homes. So we're going to go look at 2 different homes, 2 different price points, 2 different square footages. They want newer construction because they don't want to have to like redo stuff. That's not what they're looking for in their retirement. I want you to come with me and check this out. We're going to show you a little bit of Black Mountain too, and then you are going to help vote and tell us which home do you think will be better for them. Okay, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this, especially if you're thinking about moving to Western North Carolina. And that's exactly what we do is we help people move here and we set them up with a whole guided process to make it easy peasy pumpkin pie. So we're going to go check out these homes, have some more sips of coffee in this misty mountain air, and get to work. Let's go. Let's talk a little bit about why they want to move to Black Mountain. They want to have a little bit more of a laid back vibe. They want some friendly atmosphere, some friendly people, which you find everywhere here. They want access to nature trails, and we are right on the verge of Pisgah National Forest, Blue Ridge Parkway, all the trails that people come from miles and miles around to have access to. Wow, look at all y'all having some ice cream. On a even on a rainy day, who cares?
Ice cream's good all the time.
Ice cream's good all the time. I totally agree with you.
Ice cream day, darling.
Today's ice cream day?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a national holiday?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah,
Let's take a
I think
vote.
so.
Who wants to make today, what is this, April 22nd, National Ice Cream Day?
I'll vote on that. I'll vote on that.
Group vote. Okay. It's unanimous. You heard it here first. Okay, so they want to move here for situations like that, right? And they want to have a community feel, but they also don't want to be too far away from amenities like live music, because they're really into music, bands going out, having a lively scene. And they are just 15, 20 minutes on the interstate down the road. Now, what kind of homes do you find in this area? Closer to downtown, you're going to find historic homes. There's going to be gated communities, but not as many. There's going to be little tiny communities, which is what they're kind of into, with some newer construction, smaller lots for low maintenance. There's a little bit of everything here, and it depends on the region. So if you're thinking about moving to this area and you want us to kind of advise you on which region of Black Mountain or Western North Carolina in general would work best for you, then go ahead and reach out any of the ways down below. And don't let me walk by this cupcake shop too much, because I already got my coffee. Now I need a little chocolate. Black Mountain is awesome, and each little town around Asheville has a different vibe. Some are hipster, some are retirees, some are more golf oriented. They're all culturally different. So that's what we can help you with as well. So come on, let's go on this journey. Welcome to the first home we are going to look at for Sam and Julie. Now, this is really close to Lake Tomahawk, and this whole neighborhood is adorable. All these homes are newer builds, and so we're going to tour one of these for Sam and Julie today, and let me know what you think, y'all. Come on in. As we head on in, we have this beautiful little foyer area, and then we go right to the kitchen, which is awesome. Look at these countertops. I love this layout too because it's enclosed but also open. So you have a choice between looking in the living room or being in the kitchen when you have a little bit of privacy and people are not in here bugging you all the time, if you know what I mean. Look at these tall pantry cabinets, and then you have another little storage area. Oh, guess what? Washer dryer. Washer dryer right there. Let's flip it around and look over here in the living room. Now these people have already moved out, it looks like. Unless they just are minimalists. Beautiful living room here with a gas fireplace. You just flip a switch and it comes on, and you have that nice heat right there. Big tall ceilings. I think this would work for them so far. You have luxury vinyl plank, it looks like, on the floor. Is that true? Yeah. The colors in here are really tastefully done too. It looks like we have one bedroom on the main floor, which would be your primary. I'm really digging these big shutters on the wall too. Look at that. This is a really well-sized room here. And then let's go to the potty-toi bathroom. Toiletto. Oh, nice. They have their own water closet. Double sinks here, y'all. I love that. Nobody's fighting over who gets to use the sink. And a walk-in, all tiled office. Just kidding, shower. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful and big. And you can still kind of see out and like spy on your neighbors, but they can't see you. Wow. Check out this closet. You could just live in here if you needed to. If you needed to hunker down and bunker down when times got tough. Oh, look, you have another bathroom right here in the hallway. So your guests can use that so you don't have to send them through your bedroom, which is perfect. Okay, now there's another floor upstairs. Kind of seems like you have everything that you need down here though. So if Sam and Julie wanted to just stay on this main floor, they could do that. Oh, and let's not forget the 2-car garage. Now in this neighborhood, there's not a lot of homes that have 2-car garages, so that's pretty dang cool. And there's a built-in workstation right here. with some organization. And there's also a charger for an EV vehicle if you need to plug in your electric car while you're scooting around making weird noises with your electric car. And those things have the strangest sounds, don't they? I mean, I'm glad they exist, but they always freak me out when they roll up on me. I'm like, what is the alien ship coming? Oh, it's just an electric car. You have a screen porch. What's it called? It's a door. It's a door of the screen. I love that. I feel the breeze coming in on a day like today. And look at this stained glass. I wonder what clock this is. Is this a Black Mountain thing? I'll have to find out. This kind of looks European. Is this like Edelweiss? Am I losing my head? Comment down below. Let me know, because y'all know everything. Because you're right in front of your computer or your phone, and you can just Google that. Now, what's really cool about this house is that there are views from every single window. And I'm not kidding you. This whole neighborhood was built kind of on a little bit of a hill. So whatever window you look out of, you are seeing mountain views. And that is a big appeal to people, especially when they're moving from like Boulder, Colorado, where they're used to views. They're used to having those mountains as a backdrop, and they don't want to sacrifice that. Now, today's a little bit mystified because we are experiencing April showers, but hey. Now, they're using this as an office right now because they don't really need it right now. But you could use it as a guest bedroom. They have their kids come and visit every once in a while. You have another double vanity and a WC. And then over here, comes right in. Jack and Jill bathroom, too. Another bedroom and a big closet. I'm a closet connoisseur. Closets, closets, closets. And this is a nice one. Okay, now there's something special about this house that makes me a little jealous. I have to admit. I don't get jealous often. But when I do, it's because of this. So let's go downstairs and see. Right off the living room, right here with that gas fireplace, you are going to come out on your deck. You're going to have a really nice table. It's covered right here. There's your grill. There's your view. There are your neighbors. You can just like wave, hey, Billy, Sue. Everybody's named Billy Sue here. You can just say hi to the birds and to the clouds, you know, just normal stuff. Wow, y'all. So this home has 3 different levels. I love it because you get a little separation. You have your own space. Guess what else it has? Guess what else it has, everybody? You're going to love it. Whoa. And look, it's like automatic. I want to like stand on top and dance a little bit. I'm not going to, but I do want to. Okay, so I want one of these now. I do. This is my ultimate dream. It's not just a hot tub. It is a swim spa with an automatic cover that comes up and down. So not only is it going to offer protection for the swim spa, it is also going to be a shade for you. Now it's really starting to rain, so I want to get in here. Vote down below. Should I hop in right now with all my clothes on at the beginning of the day? Do you think it makes jets so you can swim like laps and stuff? Okay, let's not get hung up on it, but it is right here. How cool is that? Now what else is down here? There is a whole basement, bottom level. What could you do with this? Now, whenever I love these tall, this is really a crawl space, right? Oh, come on in. Look what we found. This is the realtor, Renee. What is your last name?
Miller.
Miller. Now, look what a great realtor she is. She just hangs out downstairs in the crawl space waiting for clients all the time, right? Is that what you do?
That's what I do.
Let's look down here. Look at these tall ceilings. Oh, my goodness. Look at the possibilities down here. Now, you cannot dive or jump here, it says. No diving or jumping. But there is a mirror. There is a TV right here. And there's a finished room down here. Is it really finished? Is it heated and cooled down here? No. Look at these mountain views. So you even have mountain views down the very bottom. So this is all heated and cooled down here. So you have climate controlled. And there's a little platform up here. I would think I would just have a whole other house.
When they built this, they just made that storage.
Oh, they just made it storage. I'd be playing up there.
I would have put an elevator over there.
Oh my goodness.
personally.
You could still put an elevator.
I know, because that goes right up to the.
I would have it go right down to the swim spa.
Yeah, perfect.
And like a little slide that goes
Sure.
all the way down, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're doing.
Why not?
Let's look here because we got a mirror for dancing, and we could have a little. Are you good at dancing?
Just goofy dancing.
Goofy dance,
Yeah,
like Elaine.
But I probably
From
shouldn't
Seinfeld?
put that on.
You should put it on.
No,
That's what you
my
do.
husband probably already
Okay,
has.
we're having a dance break, y'all.
You go for it.
You go for it. Yeah! Oh, there we go. I kicked you. I'm sorry. So there we have it. House number 1. Tell us what you think down below. Is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, almost 2,000 square feet with that cool, the Tesla of swim spas out there. Coming in at $799,000. That's pretty dang good. Now, not a ton of acreage here, because you're living in a really low maintenance area that's gorgeously decorated. Beautiful landscaping everywhere. Fenced in yard, but you don't have a ton to maintain, which is bada bing, bada boom, beautiful. Here we have our second home, y'all. This is so adorable. Karen, I think, is classy. We like it. We like it. You know what else is super classy? When you cover up your trash cans with a live garden. I think I might have to take this little tip home. Okay, let's go inside because this is so cool. Now, it's going to be different than the other home. So hopefully Sam and Julie will appreciate the contrast that we're going to see here. It's a little bit different price point too. Newer home. So this was built in 2021. The other one was 2017. A little bit bigger too. So they're getting a little bit more space here. Let's head on in. Get my umbrella down. This is gorgeous. Now, this is a custom-built home. So there's high-end finishes throughout. You're gonna have white oak floors. Look at these little details too, everywhere. This brick, is it veneer? Maybe not. Who knows? I love these cylinder wood stoves. Now this is gas, so it's gonna be super easy. Some people think they look like a hot water heater. I think they look really Scandinavian and very, very cool. One of the things I love about this home is the attention to detail and the styling. Like, even on the ceiling, they have shiplap and these old reclaimed beams that come up there, built-in bookshelves with some antique-y things. I don't even know what that is. Looks like some sort of gas thing. It's just gorgeous. Now, come into this kitchen because I'm a little bit in love again. I love the gas fireplace. I love these tiles. They have a lot of dimension to them. You have high-end finishes like this hot water that comes straight out of the wall. Look at the size of this kitchen island. This is massive and absolutely gorgeous. Now, on the other side, you are going to have a large pantry right here with a sliding barn door. Look at all this space. So that means you don't have to have tons of cabinets up there everywhere. So if you look back over here, you're going to see instead of a lot of cabinets up top, they have created a beautiful natural wood shelf. So that just opens up your kitchen tons more. I love the natural colors that they've incorporated everywhere. Now, for Sam and Julie, it's going to be more expensive. So you're going to have to wait for that price for just a little bit, but you're also going to get a lot more square footage. You're really close to Lake Tomahawk, so they can just like walk a couple blocks over, walk around the lake. They get to be friends with all their neighbors. Everybody's probably got that lake vibe a little bit, but you're also really close to Black Mountain, so you can go to the cafes. You can eat, you can go to the bookstores, walk around, go see some live music. Look, you have a little built-in desk here. And then we're coming into the half bath. Look at the tiny, tiny sink. We don't need a big sink right here. We're gonna save some space, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go outside in a minute, but not yet, because there are 3 stories, 3 floors to this home. And I wanna show you all of them. But first, look, can you imagine your big dining room table right here with these cool lamps above you? Let's go upstairs, y'all. You can really tell that they spared no expense in this home, making it modern, but also making it natural feeling too. So you really feel like you're in nature. I mean, all the way around. I dig it. So when you look outside here, you're gonna feel like you're in the trees. I love these fans too. And then there are 2 huge closets on either side, but I want to show you this bathroom because of course it's beautiful because this whole home is custom built beautifully. I love the tiles here. They kind of look like brushed concrete. And look at these bold sinks. Now they're not super huge and like sitting on top. They're actually inside the countertop a little bit, which is gorgeous. You have a penny tile shower here with 2 different shower heads. So it's a party shower, y'all. Built-in shelf. Absolutely gorgeous. Totally dig this. I love having meetings in the shower. And then again, you have another room for the toilet in there, which I totally dig. Sometimes you want a little bit of privacy, you know? Let's go look and see. There are 2 other bedrooms up here, or maybe they could be used as office spaces. Wonderful. This is just this is a little room, so this can be used for a child or a guest or an office. And I have a feeling there's an identical one over here. There is another little room. Now they have just, oh, I love it. It's tiny though. It's tiny. So this whole home is 2,500 square feet, give or take, with 4 bedrooms. So think, sometimes that bedroom has to be a little smaller. You have a 3 baths, so you have to have a bathroom here for the guests or for the office. Now there's a whole nother level downstairs. But what's cool about this one is it's finished. So in the last house that we saw, it's not finished. So they have to do that. Here's where the laundry would go. Quite a large space for that. Right off the kitchen, you're going to have this huge sliding glass door that goes into a screened-in porch, which you have luxury vinyl plank on the floor here. So that lets you know that there's not a lot of weather that comes in here. So this is an extra living space, especially in Western North Carolina, where we have 4 distinct seasons, and you can be outside for most of those seasons. I mean, maybe winter gets a little chilly. It might be cool to put a little gas fireplace out here or something like that. But this is awesome. You have a built-in grill right out there, a fan. I mean, you can be out here a lot. So a lot of people who are moving from other areas that might be colder or warmer, like Florida, and are not able to be outside all the time, just eat it up. They love Western North Carolina because they can finally get back to nature and really be outside and enjoy the weather. There's not a ton of bugs typically, but the screened-in porch always helps. Right off the kitchen, there's a staircase that comes down into the finished basement, which is awesome. It's huge. I mean, you could have another bedroom down here. You totally could. Or it could be a rec room, or it could be an in-law suite, whatever you need. There is a full bath down here with a bathtub. So you have that right there. And then you can, what's in here? Oh, here could be a bedroom, or they've used it as a game area, obviously. But guess what? So this little bedroom with 2 closets or extra bonus room, what have you, goes right outside, to the backyard, which the door opens outward. So here, underneath that other porch, you're going to have a covered area. But guess what else you have? You have a totally fenced-in yard here. Now, I'm not going to go stand in the rain for y'all, but if I have to, I will. Look, fire pit right here. You can kind of see your neighbor, but we'll get some more leaves going. You have a little shack over there for some storage. I'd be putting a hot tub down here, you know my deal. Now you are kind of close to everybody, but it also means you're not going to have a ton of home to maintain. This is dry as a bone right here. And so you also have the covered screened-in porch upstairs. So you have a lot of outside living area with that fire pit too. Come on y'all, let's go. So let's go over some details because this home is immaculate and it's so close to Lake Tomahawk as well. So that is a added bonus. Location, y'all. So this is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2,500 square feet. It just hit the market. I can imagine. Not a ton of land, 0.12, but there's lots of bonuses with not having a ton of land, especially if you're going to live kind of more closer knit community type of feel. You have that beautiful gas fireplace. Guess what the price is? Comment down below. Tell me what you think that price is, and I'll tell you in just a minute. So this home is coming in right under $950,000 and at $949,000. So remember the other one's $799,000, so $800,000 pretty much. So that's a big price jump for more square footage, more updated home, and a custom build. What do you think? Because they have a budget up to $1 million. They don't want to spend that much. They're coming from Boulder, right? I mean, they're selling in Colorado. They're coming to North Carolina. You're get a little bit more bang for your buck here than you would in Colorado. But still, that's a big, $150,000 difference. Which home do you think would be better for them? You're the expert. I'm the expert. Who's the expert? Who knows what's going on? I do. You do too. Because you've watched the channel long enough. You know what's up. Okay, let's lock up. Here is your puddly home buying tip for the day, because y'all need to be informed and aware. One thing that you want to do when you're looking at homes in different areas and you found one that you think, oh my gosh, this could really work, is I want you to do a drive-by. That is right, a drive-by. Not only in the morning, but mid-afternoon. You got to see what that traffic's like. In the evening, I want you to see if their neighbor has a big floodlight on it. In the morning, you're going to check out things like, is there any noise? Is there a lot of traffic going by for school? Do they have roosters next door? Is there a lot of light pollution in general, noise pollution, anything that you want to be aware of? You're going to get a lot of information, not only about the house, but about the surrounding neighborhood and what the vibe is like in the neighborhood. So if people are out and they're walking their dogs, if they're friendly, if they're saying hi, you also want to drive around the neighborhood and see what's next door. You know, do people around you take really good care of their homes? Or is there something behind you that might not work out for you in the long run that you should know about right now? Those are the different things that drive-bys can really help you get a great idea on. So, drive by. Perhaps like Sam and Julie, you were thinking about coming to Western North Carolina after you have decided to stop working all those dang hours all the time. And you want more of a laid-back feel. Well, there's another place right south of Asheville called Hendersonville. And there's a little bit more golf and tennis action going on down there. So you might want to check that out. This video right there. Until then, ciao for now, y'all.